It is 6:44 p.m. and we are out of executive session. We have one action item on the agenda. Is there a motion to approve item number 1 under general business on page 3?
So moved.
Mrs. Mooring, is there a second?
I'll second.
Mr. Campbell, any discussion? If it's okay, I have a couple things that I'd like to say, and then if anyone else wants to say anything, I think what I'll do, I don't know if everybody wants to say anything, but I'll just go through everybody in order again, just in case people want to say something. I guess the first thing that I would like to say is that we are obviously pleased that Gahanna-Jefferson Public Schools, that the negotiation teams, both administrative negotiation team and the union team, has successfully reached an agreement that gets students and teachers back together in schools. I want to thank the members, both the district leaders and GJEA, for their commitment to getting this agreement done. It was a very long week, couple weeks. It wasn't just this week, I guess. It was a very long couple weeks. I would like to talk specifically, just very briefly, about a couple things. There were a lot of things that happened over the course of this week, but something in particular that stood out to me and that kind of grounded me as I joined the team this week were some interactions that I had with some students. So first, we had our student council president, Jason Raymond, speak to us on Thursday night. And unfortunately, I apologized at the time. There was a lot of commotion going on outside of my house, and I wasn't able to fully hear him that night, but I did go back and listen, and I appreciated that interaction. I also had 3 other students reach out to me over the course of the week, and it made an impression on me, and it helped me stay grounded on what was most important, which was getting our kids back to school with their teachers. I had a senior named Sam Killebrew, who reached out to me, not to talk about what was going on, but to ask me if we could meet when this was all over, because he had some things that he wanted to talk about with me. I also had a sophomore student named Alex Wayner reach out to me, and she wrote me a message, again, not at all about contract negotiations, but she wrote me a message demonstrating all of the things that we hope our Gahanna students learn from their educational experience here. She told me about how she had gone and watched all of our board and committee meetings, that she researched everything that she could about all of us, and that she really spent a long time trying to get firsthand information so that she could have kind of an accurate understanding of what was going on. And I just thought, especially for a sophomore, to do the kinds of things that we hope that our students will learn to do, that not even all adults do. She made such a positive impression on me. And then lastly, I had a senior named Cammie Weldon stop by my house. I don't know what day, the days are blurring together, but she brought me a letter that she had written. And again, it was not really specific to the current situation, but it was just a letter sending positive vibes and love to all of us. So those interactions with those students, like I said, they demonstrated everything that we hope for in what our students are getting from a Gahanna education. And they helped me stay grounded and focused on what we needed to be grounded and focused on, which was our students. I know that this was very unusual negotiation process in the midst of a very unusual year. And for all of our community, it's been a really, really difficult year for a lot of different reasons. There were a lot of, COVID. I think being in a global pandemic, it doesn't necessarily create weaknesses, but it exposes the weaknesses that are there. So I think that there's a lot of opportunity for all of us as a school community, but as a larger community, as we work through coming back together. I think that there's a lot of opportunity for us to be even stronger and better than we were before this.